mentioning that, this might be a ray of light coming from Marvel. I think they're planning to do the X-Men 97, right?
I've heard
Yes.
Continue the old animated series. I
Uh,
do believe the showrunner on that said, if you were not a fan, you have no business being in this writer's room.
well,
He
let's
did
hope.
start that, but they
Nice.
got changed. From
Yeah,
what
I've heard
Wow.
that the latest I've heard of that was that the head writer said that they're going to pull from their experience of being a black homosexual for their writing. So we'll see.
Well, that might
Hopefully
not
that's
translate
just talk.
directly in the way we're thinking because
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's just talk for the cameras and for the
yeah.
you know, for
Hey,
the
Herman.
for the policing. Say the right
Okay,
words.
I got an exact opposite example. So, you guys know the Mario movie was supposed to be released in December, right?
Knew
No.
it was coming out soon. Wasn't sure when.
Okay, so it was originally supposed to be released during the Christmas season. However, I keep finding little snippets of articles that the media keeps trying to cover up of why that was postponed. It wasn't intentional, but hey, I'm gonna do some investigation because hello, I am on a show with Wrangler on this kind of shit. Anyway, so apparently Nintendo president viewed the movie and asked why was Princess Peach one of the main characters and not
this,
Mario.
actually.
So Nintendo actually made Lumination go back and make sure Mario is in at least 50% of the movie. Because Princess Peach was apparently supposed to be one of the main characters, and they're like, she's important, but it's Mario.
I
Yeah,
never
actually,
played a Mario
I
game.
kind of just
but-
assumed there would be four main characters: Mario, Luigi, Peach, and
Yeah.
Toadstool.
Yeah.
If I'm sure, go ahead.
What I was gonna say was I've never played a Mario game. I don't have much interest in Mario, but isn't a Mario movie supposed to be about Mario?
Right,
Yeah.
it's in the name.
That's what he asked.
Sir,
So
I think-
he actually
sir.
made them go and rewrite the script.
I think somebody
Sir?
actually reported it on it, and they said that they went back and because the two main characters that Nintendo wanted were to be the Mario brothers, the two main characters, which is Luigi and Mario. So they said, take off 25% of Peach and make it spread it across a bit. What's up, Trippy?
How have you not played a Mario game?
It's not difficult.
I'm a boring person.
What the? That's like mind blowing to me. That's my mind is blown. You're talking.
I'm not
to
much of a
Trippy Soul.
I'm not much of a gamer
blew
in
my
general.
mind.
Take it. It's not personal. I'm just not much of a gamer in general.
Okay.
Which one?
Did you ever
was it?
see the
Was it
original
Fox
Mario
Tale?
Brothers movie from the 90s?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was so
Yep.
bad. The
Yep.
actors were drunk in the movie.
So I'm curious. After this Mario movie comes out, I'm gonna go back and watch that one, of course, and see how they compare. Because if you go back and watch the
Don't.
90s Mortal Kombat and compare it to the new Mortal Kombat, the 90s Mortal Kombat was way better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
the
then-
90s Mortal Kombat was
Oh.
trying to be a Mortal Kombat movie. The Mario
Mhm.
Brothers movie was not trying to be a Mario Brothers
Yeah.
movie.
This is true.
Monkey.
Oh, I saw an updated message from him. It sounds like he's having even more issues, so he's just going to call
Yeah.
it a night.
Oh, sorry, Herman.
Yeah.
Be Hunter, everybody.
Bummer. Yeah,
By
I
the
saw
way,
him
check
pop
out
in
his
there and
book.
it said device connection issues, and I'm like, uh-oh.
That sucks.
Check out Herman's new book. Looks
Yeah,
Yes.
but I've
link
had
is
faith,
link for Herman P. Hunter is in the description where you can check
Support
out
the
both
hedge.
his
Support
books.
the hedge.
I had
Yes.
faith for the Mario Brothers movie or
I do
Mario
too.
movie because
This-
just look. I saw the trailer and I'm like, okay, they're actually they're staying so true to the aesthetic. They're literally using the video game color palette, and I've definitely
wow.
known since the last Mario movie that Nintendo is very, very unhappy with that. There's a reason we haven't seen another Mario movie until now.
Well, any
Yeah.
Nintendo movie.
A good reason, to be honest. I'm sorry to
Mhm.
say. I will still pop that in and watch it every now and then and laugh. But at the same,
Nostalgic.
as much as I could just enjoy it for what it is,
Yeah.
I still do look at it and go, "Oh, what could have been had they not made a mess of it."
But remember, it's Illumination that's making it. be
I
very
think it's
careful.
better off as a cartoon anyway. It
I
belongs
agree
in the
with it
world of
being-
animation.
That's not
What
the
else did
problem.
Illumination make?
The Lorax.
Minions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is computer generated instead of live action this time, which
Well, yeah,
is
I was
much
just trying.
better.
I knew
Okay.
that name sounded familiar.
Yeah.
You know, there was supposed to be like a Legend of Zelda game, like a CG Legend of Zelda game. Did you ever see
Yeah,
the little like?
this Mario movie sets the stage for all of Nintendo
Yeah.
movies to come.
Yeah. So if it
Um,
doesn't suck, we might have a Nintendo might come in and just completely invade and destroy the comic book
that'd be great.
genre.
Like a
That
Mega
that
Man.
is
hail in,
I
Nintendo's
want a Mega
goal,
Man movie.
actually.
And
They
we will
want a
not
whole
play.
movie genre.
Yeah, we're right, and now's the time to strike because Marvel's grown arrogance and they're stuck in internal political feuds. Like it's we're watching it fall in slow motion, and I think
We've been
Mario
watching
might
it
be
for a few
Yeah.
years, bro.
Mario's going to be the flagship to storm the beach.
And I,
Is
for
he,
one,
is he
welcome
gonna
our
hop on
Japanese
top of Mickey's
overlords.
head like it's a Goomba?
Yeah.
Hear that little?
I'll turn that.
What was
into
that
a bit.
readout?
And I, for one, welcome our Japanese overlords.
Well, okay, so a lot of people forget though the whole Mario movie is supposed to be this advertisement for Nintendo World in Universal and Nintendo
Yeah.
World in Japan. So they want this perfect. They want it so that kids want to go back to the movie. They want it so kids want to go see the actual real land, buy the merch. Nintendo wants to finally get a real foot in the door in the US. I mean, they've always had
Oh,
this
yeah.
world presence, but this is their time to strike.
They might become the new Disney. Who knows?
This is all revenge
Yeah.
from World War
At
II.
least in the parks. I don't know because like even in the parks, Disney's been failing a bit.
Oh.
Same problems, internal bureaucracy with this woke bull crap.
But James,
Yeah.
don't you want to be trucked away in a van to undisclosed location to meet Ray Skywalker at the Galactic Star Cruise?
Oh,
They
no.
couldn't even get me to go there when it wasn't woke.
It's not shady at all.
No,
Right?
no.
I'll
Hey,
go only
Ranger?
if I can drive.
They'll give you
Pull
special
up a
candy.
couple of pictures of Nintendo Land from Universal.
Mhm.
I mean, I've seen videos of walkthroughs of this place. It looks like you are walking into Mario 64 in real life.
Oh,
That's
cool.
how well they did. Wow.
Nice.
It's called
damn
Super,
well.
Super Nintendo
Oh,
Land,
wow.
right? Not Super Mario Land, Super Nintendo.
I hope they have a giant N64 we can somehow walk inside.
Well, if they want to
Oh,
branch
they
out,
have,
they can.
building
they have question
painted as an
boxes that you
N64.
can
Yeah.
hit in the park.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
That's why I want Regular to pull up a couple of the pictures just from the California park. I mean, the
Yeah.
Japan one is mind blowing, but
Yeah, I'll
face
see if I
it,
could find those.
There was a
And
woman at the bar.
while
that
we're
went
on
to
the
it,
subject
actually.
of video game movies,
Uh,
Christian asked, "What did everyone think about the Sonic movies?"
I didn't
I
want.
haven't seen them, so I can't answer
I
that.
saw the first one.
I like the
Um,
first one.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's a CGI road trip movie. That's why that guy from Hop is in it. You know, it's I forget the actor's name.
I
But
didn't
he
think I
does.
liked Jim
This is like his
Carrey
third
as
movie that it's like this. You know, he's just known to do
Yeah.
these movies. But I
didn't
watched it
think I
for
liked
Jim Carrey.
as
You're right.
Robotnik,
Yeah.
but he's
I watched it
freaking
for his
awesome.
performance, just like that. I mean, I didn't care about the story at all. I just wanted to see Jim Carrey's performance as this because I know he'd nail it, like knock it out of the park, and he does. Yeah, so Super Nintendo Land could actually expand out with other Nintendo worlds, like a Zelda world, Donkey Kong world,
Probably just pull up the
Metroid
images.
world, Wrangler,
Yes,
a
but
Metroid
that
world.
one they gotta be careful. I will be watching very closely on that one.
That
Type
would be
in
really fun.
Nintendo Land Universal Studios or Mario
Okay.
World Universal Studios. You're getting all
Mario World. I put in Nintendo Land. Mario World. Universal.
Yeah, the one in California is Universal Studios.
hmm
And Trippy, I just remembered, I did play Super Mario Kart at lunch
There we go.
in high school, sharing somebody's device. But
Super Nintendo World.
Okay, you get a slide. You get a pass just for now. I'm
and I
watching
was probably better than Eric July.
This is in Universal Studios here in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Universal Studios has both got a Harry Potter land and now a Nintendo World.
Well,
Alright.
the Nintendo one is in California. Harry Potter is in Florida, but they are expanding the one in Florida to have a bigger Nintendo land. But
Did they
right
not
now,
have
the
a Harry Potter one down here? Could have sworn they did.
I think they have a mini version of it, but I'm not
Probably.
entirely sure.
A train. They got a train down here.
Hmm.
They got the
I thought that
train,
was just
and
part
it,
of the park, not like its own separate park altogether.
I think they-
what it
they
is it's
refurbished
a
it.
magical branch off, but it's part of the main park.
yeah.
Okay.
But this looks legit. Like it really
Yeah.
looks like they went all out. Look at that. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's going to be multi-generational too. This is essentially what Star Wars wanted to be before they ruined it.
Star Who.
I think there's a lot of talk out there wondering if George Lucas might reacquire Lucasfilm, and
It's dead. It's dead, Jim. It's dead.
You gotta. I'll be honest. You want to revive that? You put it on ice for 10 years, and you try in 10 years.
Longer.
probably Black Knight might be right. I don't know. I think people can be forgiving if they handle it with proper care, but they're nowhere near handling it with proper care. So
people
that's
aren't going to
that point
forgive
is
it as
moot.
long as Kathleen Kennedy's in the chair.
Anyway, this video is on the YouTube channel Exploration Theme Parks, and I think I'm learning my lesson because I hit mute before anything could play.
Yep, there you go.
I
See
just
what we
wanted to
got
show
here.
you
Oh,
the
the swamp moves. Awesome.
Oh wow.
Look at the
There's-
stack of Goombas up there.
There's rides, there's interactive. From what I saw from one of the Travel Channel videos, there's little wristbands that you could buy and unlock hidden secrets. Like it makes with the wristband, you could go around the park and interact and find like invisible question boxes and stuff like that. That it'd be just like playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
By
Cool.
God, you mean if we give the fans what they want, they'll come? They'll come
They'll
and
give
give
us
us money?
Depending on
What?
the weather.
Nah. Nah.
There's even a go-kart ride. However, apparently the go-kart ride is a little small for kids, but it's still the fact that they built it. I mean, look how legit this
I
place
see more
is.
adults there than
It
children.
would be nice to see a bullet bike.
A pull it bike.
That was my bike in the game. You use the bullet bike because it was sharp on the turn.
You gotta
Well,
realize that
it's like an augmented ride. You have to have
Yes,
you have
wow.
like a VR set on and everything.
these parts
Herman,
are
you
not
made it.
made for children. They are made for adults.
Yeah, look at I see more adults.
Yes.
It's
without
supposed to be
children
generally entertaining, and like I said, Star
Yeah.
Wars was going for the same
Looks
thing because
tight
that
packed.
at one point also bridged multiple generations, just like this does. Except
But
it's real.
just looking at it, doesn't it
Uh-huh.
feel like you're in the games?
No.
It definitely,
It feels
it
small.
definitely
without
feels
all
like
the people.
Nintendo. That's for certain.
But though the scenery definitely gives off that heavy vibe.
Oh, yeah, looks
Yeah.
like the castle looks like straight out of N64.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to. That was the most iconic one,
Mhm.
basically for the castle.
I want to go there. I want to find the Metroid area, and there's this guy named Ridley. I have to wrestle him because
I don't think they
if
have
Billy
that
Bob's
yet.
Act doesn't see
No.
me wrestle a giant critter,
Uh-huh.
he's going to be mad.
I don't think they have that yet, but remember, they are expanding the Universal one in
Yeah.
Florida to be bigger than this one. This is just the
Yeah.
mini one that they
Yeah.
created.
They always
I'm
make the
surprised they
mini
even
ones.
bothered. There's not enough space.
Yeah, we'll see. Because if it's Nintendo, is it Mario Land or Nintendo Land?
Nintendo Land. It's Nintendo.
Okay, well
Land.
there you go. There you
Mhm.
go.
So you can have
I
the
It
will.
Zelda
says
Land,
Super
Zelda
Nintendo
World.
World, Universal Studios, Hollywood Vlog,
Okay.
3/25/23.
They just
Well,
started
oh,
so
launching
this is just a
because
couple
it's
days ago.
iconic.
Mhm.
Maybe we just need to
It
take a look
just
at their,
opened to the public. Like the whole movie is to get people hyped to go
Yeah.
see this and to go.
Then maybe we
Oh,
should
okay.
see what other movies are going to release. Because if they're planning a Zelda movie, maybe we're going to get a Hyrule Castle.
So, yeah.
Well, but
Ooh,
once
Mega
again,
Man?
that goes back to if the Mario
Or
Brothers
Luigi's Mansion.
success.
Ooh,
It's gonna be
Luigi's
a
Mansion would
success.
be legit, dude. A Luigi's Mansion ride, Haunted Mansion
Really
ride, just
would.
blow freaking Walt or Disney out of the park.
Uh huh.
Sorry, Maji, didn't mean to step on top of you there. What were you saying?
Oh no, you're good. I just wanted you guys to see this. I mean, it was a cool video to watch, and then But all of this rides around the Mario movies being a success. That is why Japan's like, okay, you can have the girl boss, but make it about Mario, not Peach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, you want your titular character to be the heroic one, the one that's the one you want to see saving people, and the one who comes out at the end of the day, on top.
And
Yeah,
Well,
all bait and
according
switch.
to the original Mario comics, like the ones from the 90s, Peach was actually a firecracker.
Did anybody remember the cartoon show Super Mario Brothers Super Show with Captain Lou Albano and
Oh,
I don't.
so
Yeah,
vaguely.
I have
before my
seen the
time.
clips.
Vaguely.
I have heard mythology of it.
yeah,
It was a long
I
time
was
ago.
I was just still
I
a
don't
teenager,
remember that.
so and an immature one, so I was all over it at the time. It was dumb fun, but it's also really just
Mhm.
so simplistic. It's cringe.
Did you ever see the Zelda series from then too, like the 80s?
I've
Well,
heard of it and
excuse
seen the
me,
memes.
princess.
Yes, that
Yeah.
was on Fridays. Monday through Thursday it was Mario, and on Friday they gave us the Zelda show.
Let's make the park
Well,
after that version of
I don't
Zelda. How
know.
about
I don't
that?
know
We'll have
about
a
this. I
weird looking
never
one going
watched
around.
them. But we got. I think we got the Gummy Bears show.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Oops.
it wasn't like in English. It was I think in Polish. I forgot.
Well, you guys know how Mario was made, right? Or why
Oh,
Mario is such a
Donkey
huge
Kong.
Japanese character?
Well,
was from
Mario
Donkey
started
Kong.
off, yeah, in Donkey Kong. I remember the old black and white, like handheld game thing.
But back when Nintendo was made, early development days, the producer of Nintendo actually fell behind on the rent. His landlord's name was Mario. And so once he got his first game up and running, he named the game after him for forgiving him on being late on rent all the time.
I heard that
Oh.
one. Yeah, the original name I believe for Mario was Mr. Video Game.
Yeah, it was really weird, and then he
Jumpman.
changed the name to honor his landlord for being nice to him.
He was also referred to as Jumpman for a while.
Oh, yeah, because of Donkey
Where that
Kong.
went, I don't know.
Donkey Kong.
Also,
But-
Avelia Music. Yeah, you want a channel where Mario is a real plumber? Well, you probably can't get that, or you probably do somewhere on the internet. But there is actually a channel where Darth Vader works as a grocery store manager.
Oh, I've watched that.
Chad Vader.
Chad
Chad
Vader.
Vader.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
What? This is the first I'm hearing this.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Watch
yeah,
the
it
first
is
episode.
classic.
You'll laugh. You'll
All
laugh.
right.
That first episode's a killer.
It is old and it's classic internet.
Yeah, that was like 1.5 internet.
Just after the Kiko Man video.
Yeah.
Anyway, that video that we were seeing was from the YouTube channel Exploration Theme Parks. And
Someone's got-
Christian
He's only got like
said,
900
if I can't
subscribers."
throw fireballs at people, I'm not going.
I have to agree with him on that.
I'm sure that they'll sell plushy fireballs.
That don't count.
This guy
don't know.
thumbs up on this video.
I mean, you throw fireballs just about anywhere, Enjoy yourself at the park.
King Bob says, Evely Music. Bet you that channel's taken down in 5 minutes. Right?
I mean, Christian, if it is in California, I don't see why they're going to tell us no.
Actually, you know what? I've met a guy once who I know he could get away with doing that and not get in trouble. This guy, I just bumped into him at a mall at a news rack, and we were just chatting, and his name is Mario, and he happened to be a plumber. I said, that's funny. And he goes, actually, the game is the reason I became a plumber. I started playing because of the name Mario in the game, and when he was a plumber, that's encouraged me to become a plumber. So he's an actual plumber named Mario. I'll bet you he can do that and get away with it.
That's great.
See, the game did good.
Yeah, that's true. Do you ever think a video game would inspire someone to take care of plumbing? And let's face it, plumbing is the
It's
most
essential.
underrated piece of technology we have.
If
It
you
really
poo,
is.
if you poo, you got to have it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You never
Unless
know
you're-
you need it till it's too late. Then you realize, oh shit, plumbers are important. Literally.
They're
Unless
as
you're
important as electricians.
unless you're in charge of North Korea, then apparently you don't.
Or you used to have an outhouse.
Yeah, according to their special communist Bible / propaganda bullshit, none of the supreme leaders ever poo or pee because they are divine communist leaders, and they everything they eat, it's like transformed into special genius energy
Pure
to help.
energy.
Yeah, pure energy to
Like
help the
Goku.
people.
Yeah,
And I'm not
shit.
joking.
I'm
And
sure.
I'm not being sarcastic.
Pure
So-
energy.
Okay, you guys ready for Evely Music's post?
Uh-oh. What do you do?
I'm holding on for dear life.
Show us. Show them.
Ego
World.
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 それだってんだろ